Hey YF, this is very true. I wanted to go ahead and drop this video real quick and just ask what if. Go ahead if you haven't done so and hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell, and you'll get the videos as soon as they come out. So I wanted to go ahead and thank also my subscribers. So we're going to jump right into this, you guys. Something's been kind of heavy on my mind. We've been talking about this brother, Nipsey, rest in peace. And I think across the board, one thing we can all agree on is that there's still a lot of questions that's unanswered. And we may never get the answer the way we want to. But I just want to ask you guys, what if? What if is something that we're not fully looking at? We'll go ahead and insert some videos for you. And at the end of it, I want you to think. Really think about what if. You're looking at the video, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the bell, and you get notification as soon as any new video I post comes out. And just remember, what if?
Whole illuminati theory that people could put out there about that.
Well, thanks for that softball question. It's two answers. First of all, let's be very, very clear. It is possible that there isn't anything funnier than a guy in a dress. And if that's the case, then it might also be said that there's nothing funnier than a black guy in a dress. Okay, well, I watched all of my friends throughout my entire life be able to dunk a basketball, but not me. So everybody can't do everything. So, you know, some of us make choices. The Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment.
Remember, what if?
He said, but name your price in the beginning. If it ever gets more expensive than the price you name, get out of there. Thus, Africa. Get your Africa tickets ready, baby, because it's coming. And I saw him, and I was like, oh my God, Martin, are you okay? And he said, I got the best sleep I ever got in my life. That's how tough he is. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, they are trying to kill me?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick. Oh, I'm dropping dimes tonight.
And if you're still here, and you're saying, maybe not, maybe this is not what it is, I want you to check out this clip from a brother who is actually from the 60s. And he tells of an incident that happened in his neighborhood. And you draw your own conclusions, YF.
It took, but I always was focused on my music. I don't want to miss, I always wanted to rap and do music as far as the entertainment. I met Lori at that time. Her name was Lori Esteem, rest in peace. And she was an artist at that time that was selling weed amongst the community, and I met her through this dude named DJ Rogers, Tommy Blanco, RIP too, and we came as a group, and we was called the Foul Individuals. And from there, like the next morning, we had met Eric Sherman, and Eric Sherman had heard us rap over a loudspeaker. We started working on projects, and unfortunately, You know, the street life is a motherfucker, man. So, unfortunately, one day I called Tommy, and by this time, Tommy and Lori had become a couple. Through there, I met a lot of industry people. That's how I met Eric Sherman. I met King T, the real legends in the game. I met Pac. I met Snoop. And these dudes was young at the time too. So she was already what they called a seasoned manager. So, you know, she was helping get me and Tommy's career off the ground. And I go by the house to go get some weed, because remember I told you Lori sold weed, but it wasn't there. And later on that evening, my homegirl called me and asked me how I talked to Lori, and I was like, nah, they ain't answering the door or whatever. You know, they're not answering the phone. She was like, yeah, well, I've been hitting her all day. So I'm like, me and her got together, we went over there to the house just to see, you know what I'm saying, what we could see or what not. And so the car was still parked in the driveway. And so my friend was like, this is not like Lori not to, you know what I'm saying, answer my phone. As a matter of fact, her phone is right here in the car. So they have to be here. I'm thinking that maybe they just jumped in the car with somebody and bumped out, because they would do that. And she like, nah, I've been calling her. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I have my gun by this time, and I hop over the gate. So I go to the back window. Matter of fact, I go to the back door. I try to open the back door, and it won't open because the house is all dark. So then I go to the bedroom window, and I see that the TV is on. And I'm like, no, these motherfuckers ain't in here just ignoring everybody on these 911 calls because they want time to themselves. But I knew that, you know, like the back window was broke. So I lifted up the back window and I opened up the curtains and I looked through the thing. I'm like, whoa, it blew me away. I seen my cousin Tommy tied up with his head on the bed, with a pillow over his head, and he was tied up real bad. Then he had like a rag in his mouth and some leather straps on him or whatnot. So by this time, I'm nervous. I have the gun out. I'm scared. I'm shaking, and I'm touching Tommy to move him, to be like, hey, to try to see if it's alive. I felt him and he was numb. So I see him like this, and I try to take the rag off his mouth so he can, you know what I'm saying, so he can breathe or whatnot if he was still alive. And so I did that. Then I walked to the front, and in the front, it was another body laying in the front. Lori was in the front room. She was in the front room under all my clothes, under some clothes, like laying on top of the clothes. Her friend was in the front, laying they had a dining room table in the front, and Tommy was in the bedroom.
So basically someone committed a triple homicide inside that house.
Yeah. It really scared me. And, you know, and what's so crazy is that, okay, I found them, right? Now my buddy that went with me, you know, that next week, somebody shot him and killed his girl. So now I'm thinking like, hold up, somebody out to kill me and my folks. You know, and I mean, you know, I ain't saying no names, but it was a real panic. A real panic, like, hold up. And this ain't got nothing to do with no gang, nothing. This ain't no gang beefs or no shit like that. This is some real deep shit. So really gang shit is just on a flimsy level when you start talking about people getting executed and tied up. After my cousin and them got killed, I was done with music. It was more, I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do to, you know, handle my business. Because forget handling your business because they killed your folks, shit, they might be coming to get you. When you don't know nothing, when you like, hold up, what have we did? What we do to somebody? Because we was heavily doing our music at that time.
Now, all of these videos have something in common. They all talk about what can happen in the industry, entertainment, and also in the music industry. This is a possibility. I can't lead you one way or the other, but let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. And while you're thinking about it, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification button. And as always, be safe, YF.